Hello everyone, Drew Wilson of Your Era Gamer here. Today we'll be traveling to the year of 2014. This is when the Xbox One game Trials Fusion was released. This is one of the most recent installments to this franchise. So, I've got 10 minutes on the clock. Let's give this game a try. And this is one of those games where I'm just kind of going in blind for the most part. Let's see here. Lean, L, that direction, gas, brake. Our trigger. Okay. Return to last checkpoint. This is really reminding me of Elastomania. Okay, so we will have that. It's a very physics-based game.
That's a checkpoint. You can hit retry to return to the current checkpoint at any time. You can also hit restart to begin the whole track again.
Excellent.
Leaning is an important skill. Leaning back and forth helps you keep your balance.
Or not.
Leaning back and forth helps you keep your balance. Congratulations on completing the first training course.
Let's see how much I can remember from Elastomania. So, obviously, you crash if you dump your bike and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next one. So, Elastomania, since I didn't review it at all, because I just never got the chance to, that was basically a Flash-based game. And oh, there we go. All right.
Give it your best shot, and don't forget to hit retry at any time.
Awesome. This is sort of reminding me of Halo for some reason. Just the environment. Stairs. I won. I died. Okay, so time limits are definitely a thing. Good to know. Continue. I'm not gonna be too broken up if I don't get all golds. I mean, this is just the first round anyway. Yeah, so it's definitely interesting so far. I know in Elastomania you collected apples, but I'm not seeing that. You just go into the end here. You never know that this is a 2D style game, that's for sure. Like, it definitely feels fully 3D, but this is definitely 2D. Alright, let's try this again. Ah. I didn't know I recorded a clip, but okay. Victory by faceplant. Yeah, I wasn't gonna break any records with that kind of run, but I made it sort of first try. All right, observatory. This is what's gonna be next, apparently. I'm kind of wondering if there's going to be some like gravity related aspects to this game. Because I know in Elastomania you had like the apples that changed gravity so you could drive on ceilings and stuff like that. I don't know if that's going to be a thing here or not. But this is clearly inspired by Elastomania. Like, there's no question in my mind about that. And how about here? There we go. Yeah, you really got to pay attention to like the different ways you're leaning. Ah, silver medal. That's not bad for first round. And I fall into the oblivion, but you know what? That's not important right now. At first I was actually kind of confused with this game because I loaded it up and it says now please buy these season passes. I'm like, oh, so then I'm not going to have a game. But when I was looking at the different tracks, I realized if I could just, you know, select the different one, like go back to the beginning of the list, then I can actually see if I can actually play a game. And it turns out these levels were available as the base game, so relieved that I was able to play a game at all. I was worried this was going to be another one of those, oh, you have to pay more in order to play this game, and I'm not a fan of that at all, and I don't want to reward companies that do that. So I just call it a broken game and move on when it's just strictly like you pay for the game and now you have to pay more just to play the game kind of thing. I'm not a fan of that at all. Hey, a gold medal. That's not bad. So obviously different people have different choices, so I can't tell you how to run your life, but that's how I'm running things right now. Yeah, I remember once there was a game, I think it was a Command & Conquer game that I played a while back, and that was like the one video that I got a lot of down votes to. I have no idea what it said. I'm sure it was a good joke though. But yeah, I remember that video getting lots of dislikes only because the game didn't work for me. People thought it was my fault that the game didn't work, but the reality was that I tried to get the game to work. Whee! Okay, let's try this again. So, I mean, I honestly can't help it if a game doesn't work for me. Luckily, most of the games have worked for me. So, I mean, I've had a pretty good run so far. Take that, guardrail. I'm actually surprised I got a silver on that one. I thought it for sure would just be bronze. So actually, before I run out of time, I wanted to show you what I meant by this. Like, so what happens when you load the game in right away? You go into this menu here, and then you hit career. and right away it goes to this, and I saw this. I thought, do I have a game or do I not? And I was really confused by that, but all I had to do was go back to the beginning here and then so I could actually play the game. So that's what I was referring to earlier, in case you're wondering. So this will be the last track. I'm not sure I'll be able to get through all of it. Let's see how much I can do here. Retry. Retry. Thank you. I'll ride as far as possible without leaning. Okay. Interesting. If I take it slow. There we go. Since time is not a factor, yeah. Okay. I tried. I'll probably try a few more rounds, but yeah, interesting so far. I know going into this, I remember it being like a 2D motorcycle style game, and I thought, okay, I wonder if it's going to be like Elastomania, which is why I kind of thought of Elastomania right away, because that's why I kind of came into this thinking, maybe this is going to be like Elastomania. And I remember having lots of fun with that game, and it was very customizable. You can make tracks, that sort of thing. You can literally draw the tracks out as you go along, and it's very interesting that this game does fall along with a similar style. Yeah, and so far I'm having a lot of fun with it. Transactions aside, obviously, because that kind of made me confused at first with this game. But yeah, enough about me blathering on and on. I actually wanted to hear from you. So what are your thoughts on this game? For those of you who have played this game, what are your thoughts on this one? Was this a really good game? Was this very fun, very replayable, very enjoyable? Or maybe you didn't like the shortened nature, the simplified nature of this game? Or maybe this isn't your style of racing game at all. Maybe for the first-person perspective racing game or third-person perspective racing games, that sort of thing. Yeah, any thoughts at all, let me know in the comments below. For those of you who haven't played this game necessarily, but have played other games in the franchise, and I was actually kind of surprised this was a franchise, but apparently it is, so more I know. But anyway, what are your thoughts on this, on what you saw here? Does this look like a game you're wanting to try out? Maybe you kind of missed this and found out about a different game, like the most recent installment, for instance. Would you be interested in playing this game? Does this look like a fun game to you? Or maybe you'd rather stick with the newer game, or maybe even one of the older games. Any thoughts at all on that front? Let me know on the comments below. And finally, for those of you who have never played this game before, what are your thoughts on what you saw here? Does this look like the kind of game that would be of interest to you? Like maybe something different and kind of refreshing to the standard formulaic different kinds of games, especially racing games. Maybe you're wanting something different than the standard simulation racing game, for instance, and maybe this will be interesting to you. Or maybe this isn't your cup of tea necessarily. Maybe you don't like the very physics-based nature of this game. Yeah, any thoughts at all, let me know in the comments below. So, I guess that is all for now, and until next time, what is your era?